Hello, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. Welcome. So I'm going to share with you a mindful yoga sequence where we go through yoga postures and gentle movements with a present moment awareness and just really kind of being aware and connected to our bodies and breath and whatever's coming up for us. So hopefully you enjoy it. We'll start in a comfortable seated position. You could use a blanket or a block or something to sit on, but any comfortable seat is fine. So starting with your eyes closed and taking a moment to just be here. Just noticing your thoughts and any sensations in your body. Noticing any emotions or subtle feelings you might be aware of. And allowing them to be. So you're just resting with whatever is right now. Whatever thoughts are coming up, just allow them to be. You can bring your awareness, your focus to the breath. Notice how your breath gently rises and falls. If you find your mind wanders, maybe to thoughts of your body, any sensations, contemplating feelings, emotions, whatever's happening in the mind, without any judgment, we can gently escort our mind back to the breath. As you breathe, notice how your body is responding. Maybe there's a gentle expansion as you breathe in and a soft contraction as you breathe out. Maybe there's a little bit of lengthening from the base of your spine right up to the crown of your head. Maybe you can feel lengthening through each vertebrae as you inhale. Maybe a little bit of softening, relaxation around your shoulders, around your neck as you exhale. And slowly with the breath, just focusing on the breath. We'll begin to move gently so our hands, maybe on one side will move forward and on the other side move back, slight twist. And with the breath, exhale the other way. So you're just bringing an arm forward along your legs, your upper legs to the knee, and then backwards, and twisting the upper body from side to side. So you're looking out over one side and then over the other side. So big, steady, even breaths. Nice, deep, full breaths. And coming back to center and start to round the back. Exhale down. And inhale up, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. Just aware of how your body is feeling as you do this. Easing out through your spine as you lean forward, and then opening up through the throat and the chest as you lean back. And gently coming back to center with the hands at the heart center. Breath in, and then exhale, come into the twist again. So we're easing the right hand forward and the left hand back like an archer. And looking back towards your left arm, and then coming back to center into Namaste, and the other way. The right arm is going back, the left is forward. And back to center. Coming back to the breath. Aware of how your body is moving. And keep bringing your mind back to the breath as you alternate in this twist. Back to the heart and over to the side. When you're even on both sides, bring the hands back to the heart, and we'll lift up in Prana Mudra, engaging your core muscles here. Hands overhead and then down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale overhead and exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and then exhale down. And then back to center. Lovely. Then we'll reach the legs out. And slowly move from side to side. So, recognizing your body moving as you move from side to side. So really, what I mean by that is you're being aware in a somatic way of how your body's moving, your breath with the movement, and this present moment right now. So what's happening right now, this exact moment. And then coming back up and gently folding forwards, bringing the hands forwards. And breathing into the stretch. If you need to bend the knees, you can roll up blankets and put them underneath your knees. It's always a good thing to do to stop your overextending the back of your knees. Deep breaths. And slowly moving yourself back up. That's lovely. And bringing the feet resting on the mat. And then dropping the knees from side to side. And coming back to centre. I'm wearing trousers where you can see my legs. I didn't think that one through. So we're placing the hands below the shoulders and the knees below the hips. So we've come up onto all fours. And we'll start to gently move the body round in circles. Going one way, then the other way. And then coming into the cat flexions and extensions. So really breathing through these movements. It's fully aware of how your body is moving with the breath. Noticing how each part of your spine is moving. Start to move in all sorts of ways now, so going off-piste, and really notice your spine. So you're really noticing and sensing the movements of your spine. And coming back to stillness. And start to move forward, lowering the belly down into a very restorative, restful back bend. So you're in Sphinx, the forearms resting on the mat, the shoulders dropping away from the ears. And taking a few breaths here. And slowly lowering down with the hands by the shoulders, the elbows in at the side. Breath in. And then exhale back into a half downward dog. So that's where you have bent knees. And lifting up into an acute dog, so right up on tiptoes. And exhale down into the full expression of downward facing dog. So walking out your dog. And lowering the knees down, looking straight ahead. And coming down into child. And resting here for a moment in child. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Bring your awareness to the releasing of tension around your neck, around your shoulders, your face. Feeling the stretch around your back, hips, legs. And then slowly we'll bring ourselves up and come into a pigeon posture. So you're going to ease the right leg underneath, and you can use a block or a rolled up blanket cushion or something underneath the right hip. If you feel like you need to, I usually do. And have your left leg stretched out behind you. You can lift up the leg, so you're up on your toes for a moment. That's quite a good way of easing into it. And then coming up onto your fingertips, opening up the chest, feeling the stretch, and just rocking here with the stretch. So we're stretching out the hip. And that might be as far as you go. And if you feel like you can and feel ready to, you can slowly come down. So that you've either got to have a mudra with your hands together, palms together, or you're coming all the way down. You can put your hands and fists, just do whatever feels comfortable. Resting here in this pigeon posture. And taking a few breaths. And slowly making your way back up. A few breaths of stillness in this open-hearted pigeon. And slowly releasing and coming back into downward dog again, shaking out the legs. And just being here in the down dog, feeling the stretching, and with your breath, lowering your knees down and coming down and resting in child. I'm going to move to the other side of pigeon. So just the same, but on the other side, we'll bring the left leg underneath, so bent knee, and the right leg is stretched out, coming up onto the toes, and then easing the leg back, up onto the fingertips, opening up the chest, and gently easing yourself down into this posture. Again, focusing on your breath, and awareness of your body, awareness of your mind, awareness of any humanness that is arising in this moment. Accepting whatever's coming up, allowing it to be. And slowly rising up, and a few breaths in the open-hearted pigeon. And slowly easing yourself back again into downward dog. Lowering down and coming into seated posture. So we're finishing off just by lying down for a minute. This gentle practice. So you can put a blanket on and stay here for much longer if you wish to. So pause the video or turn the video off. Otherwise, we'll just be here for a moment to lie down and integrate this movement practice by resting here for a moment. Recognizing how your body's feeling. Returning to the breath. Any thoughts that arise, Just allow them to be, and gently encourage them back to the breath. Keep bringing your awareness back to the breath. And feeling your body just lying here heavy and supported, held by the mat. And slowly, unless you're staying resting, make your way onto your side. And slowly coming back up into a seated position to finish our practice together. So, bring the hands to the heart center and taking a few breaths. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me. It's always a real pleasure. I have a fly. Turns out flies are very social. They love it when you do yoga. So yeah, thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed that short practice, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see. Illuminate my heart, awaken